as it is a tool of a much wider box of tools, and therefore we have also mentally switched our frequency to understand that we are at the service of a broader political goal. And we see what is going on in Afghanistan today is a sort of a micro application of the strategic concept. We are at distance, far away from the Euro-Atlantic area, for a security threat which is security to the Euro-Atlantic area, for a security threat which impinges on our people. What is going on in Afghanistan is a danger to the people in Bucharest, to the people in Timisoara. And so we are there, and we are not there alone. We are with 47 nations. 47 nations. It's not the 28 allied there. We are with the 47 nations. And these 47 nations, they are nations like Australia, New Zealand, very far east, 9 hours time zone to the east, and Colombia, another 7 hours time zone to the west. So we are spanning 15 time zones. Is that? There are countries like Mongolia. There are countries, although I'm not part of ISAF, but we are seriously engaged, like there's Russia. You know that there is a lot of, and the Secretary General has made very bold offer to Russia. You have to, you can contribute. It's important you contribute. There are, what's going on in Afghanistan is affecting, is it in a positive sense, our relationship with Pakistan, with India. China is starting to show interest for having engagement with us. So you see, this is the reality. And therefore, as important as it is, and will continue to be, the collective defense of this alliance, which will continue to be the core, the cornerstone, the core function of this alliance, yes? And will be reiterated. But it gained a new meaning, because it is, I remind you, we have to realize that the new security environment, the threat to your territory, so what is the basis of an Article 5, is no longer, or at least unlikely to be any longer, an invasion or whatever tank division, but it is concrete that can be a terrorist threat. There's been, actually, we have invoked Article 5 after 9/11, by the way. It may well be an infringement of your cyber common space. May well be a missile threat. And speaking of missile threat, in this country, it's like speaking, like the Greeks say, bringing peace jar to salmon, wherever, because missile defense is very much relevant in this country, at least the topic of missile defense. And so therefore, yes, this is Article 5. These are the new challenges. So therefore, in this new political environment, Article 4 and Article 5, Article 4 is gaining also a new relevance. There is a continuum of security here, which goes from Article 4 to Article 5. And Article 4, which is fundamentally, each one of the allies has the right and the duty to bring to the attention of the other their security concern. And that needs to be discussed. And if these security concerns are recognized as a collective relevant concern, they can foster an action even a joint action, even if it is not still happen, a so-called Article 5 event. So therefore, this much broader approach. Certainly, there are within the alliance, while there is the recognition of this globalization dimension of the security, there are different sensitivities. If you are in Vilnius, you see different if you are in Constanza, and probably if you are in Lisbon, white. But so therefore there are these different sensitivities, these different security perception which need to be recognized, and that is the Article 4 mechanism. And they need to be reassured. They have the right to be reassured. Alliance fundamentally means cohesion, solidarity, building a common, or make an effort to build, starting from different sensitivity perception. But while at the same time you want to be reassured from maybe the perception of more closer challenge to you, at the same time, the same ally, however, also have the perception that we live in a wider world in which we have to engage the other. We cannot be focused on the old perception of what was the conventional territorial defense. Because your territory, physically speaking, now, today, in a global security environment, can be challenged by something which is, as I said, is not a tank coming in your country. This is fundamental change. And many of the new allies have joined the alliance when the alliance was another thing. And now we are evolving, and I think will be a stronger element of the new strategic concept. The conclusion is to adapt its mechanism. NATO will adapt its command structure. NATO will adapt its armed forces to build new political and also a greater political dimension. NATO will have to build the capacity in the broader sense. There are many different partnerships. Make the partnership with the rest of the world, therefore can prevent intervention, or when the prevention fails, will have shaped the environment in a way that when we are 28, therefore 21 friends in ISAF, which is a very tough mission, the most tough. With Australia, why should have come to ISAF? To bleed the people, because they die there, as you do. From this point of view, I want publicly recognize today the Romanian forces. I want to pay my condolences to all of you, to your country, and to all of you. So they are bleeding. Why the Emirates Arab? Why Jordania should be with us? Why? We have to transform. But the transformation of the alliance cannot only be a transformation of the institution of the alliance. The transformation of the alliance is first and foremost the transformation of the alliance. Because the alliance is done of the and within the partnership, there are, I think, 2 points that are prominent. One is to change gear, shift gear from the first gear, go to the second, third, and fourth, fifth gear. We need an institutional relation between the European Union and the political, may include the military. And then there is another big country. Relation with Russia is probably one of the most divisive arguments and perception. But in the end, and this is not me, because if we are me to say I am nobody, but it is our political master that in the Declaration of Alliance Security in Strasbourg said that a partnership, a good, solid partnership with Russia is fundamental for the security of the Euro-Atlantic area. We are the strong side, the right side of history, we're not the wrong side. So we do it not to be afraid. We are the right side of history, not the wrong side.